As a girl who has been on many a solo date in her lifetime, here are a few things that I have learned specifically from the experience of eating alone in public. So let's start out with the definition. Eating is defined as the process of ingesting food, most likely by mouth, and it normally includes chewing and swallowing. In addition to this definition, food is also very much so a love language. Did you eat can be an olive branch of peace after an argument. Come eat can be an apology. Honestly, it may be the only apology you will ever get. Sometimes are you hungry may be the I love you didn't even know you needed at that moment. So just to clarify, that definition of eating that I gave earlier doesn't fully cover all cultural bases. In Ethiopian culture, there's a word called girsha that means taking a bit of food from the plate and feeding the person next to you as a show of great love and affection and compassion. And in this culture, a lot of people will sit around one big plate and feed one another. And this is a way to bond. This is a way to outwardly express the intimate feelings that they have inside. Also, in Korean culture, this is another example with the word jong, which shows great love and affection and bonding, and this is often expressed by sharing bangchang, which are many side dishes. So in Korean culture, the dining room, and especially the dining room table, is very communal. So oftentimes you will see people sharing dishes, taking food off their plate or maybe a plate in the middle and putting it on another person's plate. This would be expressing jong. So really quickly in the comments, I would like you guys to answer, in what way is eating alone versus eating in a communal way viewed in your culture? We just discussed a few customs that people have when eating together that are about so much more than food. So the question now is, what customs does a party of one have? What if you're eating alone and always asking for a table for one? What then? So as we just discussed, eating is not the problem. We all need to eat to survive. So that leads us to believe that the negative connotation is directed at the word alone. The word alone is defined as being separated from other people or other things. The fear of eating alone is a much deeper issue than just food itself. It's about perception. I'm sure we've all seen those movies where someone is eating alone, maybe in the cafeteria, and what other people see this happening, they begin to verbalize, oh, that person has no friends, maybe, or they begin to pity them. So, what we need to first do is come out from under the brainwashing of many movies and not focus so much on how other people see us, but rather on how we see ourselves. So, oftentimes, when I ask other people why they fear eating alone, the first thing they say is, well, I don't want to look alone. I don't want other people to think that I don't have any friends. And one thing that I have learned from eating alone is that, girl, you are not as nearly as important to other people as you think you are. And this is not meant to shame anybody. This is not meant to make you feel bad at all. This is not a bad thing. I just really want to put this into perspective for other people. Like, sometimes we are just merely a blimp in their mind, in somebody else's mind, friend. Like, you are not living rent free like you think you are. People may see you in the cafeteria and see you eating by yourself, and they could think, maybe they could think for a second, oh, I wonder why that person is sitting alone. But that's it. It's just a passing thought. Here one second and gone the next. They're not dwelling on you and what you're doing. I guarantee you there has never been a time, especially for me, where I've been eating alone and I see somebody, I make eye contact with them and they see me by myself and I think for a second, oh, this person thinks I have no friends. That person has ever walked up to me and offered me friendship. They have never gotten out of their seat and offered me anything, honestly. and ask me, oh, why are you by yourself? Nobody has done this because they don't care. And that's okay that they don't care, because who cares? And honestly, I'm going to share this now with you guys. There have been multiple times where I was at a restaurant with a table full of people and I felt the most alone, honestly, more alone than I ever did eating by myself. And that is another topic for another day. Come back for that video entitled Alone versus Lonely. So, going back to our definition of alone, being separated from other people or other things, sometimes that separation allows you to reconnect with yourself. And the more you practice it, the more you do it, the more confident you will become, and you will finally realize that your presence needs no justification. Eating alone is so much more than a solo date, it's freedom. And now, to all my tablet warriors and iPad kids, I challenge you all to a duel. I challenge you not to watch anything while you eat at least once within the next week. And before you ask, what do you mean not to watch anything while I eat or talk to anybody on the phone while I eat? What do you mean? Live intentionally and think about life before phones. Here are some things you could do. You could read a physical book or listen to an audio book. You could journal. You also could go to a park or really nice scenery and just be in awe of God's creation. Who knows? Maybe you'll take up the lost art of critical thinking. And going back to our definition of eating, it normally includes chewing and swallowing. So this would be a good time for you to chew on your own thoughts and swallow your pride by eating alone. And report back to me in the comments. How was it? Were you fiending to get back to your phone? Or was this experience freeing after all? As we close, I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. This is what I think about as I stare into the abyss as a young single black woman, broke in finances yet rich in faith, American by birth yet global citizen by mentality. I sit and I ponder on, I wonder what hairstyle I should do next. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.